Sup my dudes, Valk here, and today we're going to be going over a Nami showcase. I'm going to show you guys why I have her top 3 in my list in the game and why she's so broken. There's a couple reasons for it, but Nami is definitely one of the best units in the game, bar none. Extremely silly, very, very strong unit. I know you guys have asked me to not showcase units with Mythic Ascendant supports, but yeah, it's a little late on that. So you guys are going to have to get the Mythic Ascension support showcase. And speaking of Mythical Ascension, as long as all these bugs are here, Nami is a top 3 unit in the game, hands down in my opinion. I just think she's just very, very silly. We're going to go ahead, and you guys can see Key of Kings plus Broly, how cheap he gets. We're going to go ahead and just kind of chill for a second. I do want to be able to get Broly on the ground so I can just have that security, and then we're going to go and focus on Nami and try to see how much or how high we can get Nami. So we're going to put Broly way back here. Let him kind of just chill here. So anything that Nami bleeds through is just going to get cleaned up by Broly, so it's not a big deal. Broly, level 1, you guys can see how crazy he is. Have him on Key of Kings, so he's really, really cheap. So it's really nice. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to go Nami. We're actually going to go bottom path Nami. I have no idea what it looks like, so this is going to be a first for me. I have no idea what bottom path Nami really can do. So yeah, this is going to... I don't think I've ever really gone bottom path Nami too much. So she stays single target until the final upgrade. That's really good knowledge, because that's kind of like the main weakness a lot of characters have, is the fact that they're single target up until the last upgrade. And I do want to see how expensive it is in comparison to some other options that you could potentially have. But yeah, I definitely want to see that. Let's see. Almost there. Okay, so now she gets Zeus. So now she has an AoE. Okay, so it's second to last one she gets an AoE. That's actually pretty deep. Or pretty neat. It's pretty dope. That's actually really good. So, is she able to keep up without any bleeders? Nah, she is going to bleed some. So she does have... Nah, actually she kept up. She had no bleeds. That's actually impressive. I only have her on the Uta Uta fruit right now because the Uta Uta no Mi is just so good for buffs, and we're definitely going to be showing off what her buffs can do. Absolutely going to be showing that off, because that's a very, very big part of why she's so good, is her buffs. So yeah, I just want to at first check her DPS path and just see how it is, because I'm not even joking when I say this. I've never gone bottom path Nami. I've never tried it. I'm like, why would I do this when her buff is so strong? Yeah, so I've never really done bottom path Nami. But it does look to be pretty okay. Nothing crazy, just okay. Now what's this last one? Now that's actually pretty decent. I actually like that one. That's a good sized AoE, good range, decent damage, nothing crazy. 3874 at level 1 is just, that's just alright. But everything else seems to be pretty damn good. So now that we've gotten her DPS capabilities out of the way, we're going to now talk about what actually makes her really good. So the top path, Nami's top path, you guys can see right here, it increases this buffs her twice. And now we get into this. New ability, Cat Burglar. Draws a C-chart for an ally, buffing their crit chance by 20% and range by 10%. So now what makes Nami super turbo broken is whenever you combine that with the fact that it stacks. It's not supposed to stack, but it stacks right now. So we go here, and we go to fourth one. So now this one has one off. This one has this buff as well as the other buff, making it so it's 31.3% crit rate, 213% crit damage, and 71.7 range. Absolutely insane. And then on top of it all, if I go ahead and I'll sell you, because you're not, you don't have as much progress. So I'll sell you. And you guys will be able to watch this go down from 71.7 to whatever it's at now. 41.4. Yeah, it's a massive difference whenever you get the Nami stacking. If you actually get her last upgrade, you guys can see how crazy this buff gets. It increases all nearby allies' crit damage by 35%, crit chance by 25%, and range by 15%. Absolutely wacky how good this thing gets. It gets really, really good. And it's full AoE buff as well. So you can see right now she's getting double buff to give it a second to actually settle back. There it is. So she gets to the 38.6, 17% crit rate, and 213% crit damage. Really, really, really damn good. Nami stacking is kind of like almost necessary to be able to push higher challenger rift floors, because Nami stacking is just so damn strong. But there's not really any true reason to go her bottom path. So you could go it, right? And then she gets this really good AoE on the last upgrade, where she is, what, 6,000? 6,600? Yeah. She's 6,600 in total on bottom path, which is pretty... That's not bad. It's not bad at all, especially if you consider the AoE you get. But I don't think it's worth actually leveling her and ranking her and going DPS. I think you're better off just sticking to the buff. But the buff is so strong due to Nami stacking that it's just insanely good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.